Yeah, believe it, baby. And I be paper chasing, I'ma get it off consistent basis. Man, it's all about patience when you be patient, consistent basis. Better late than never, get it together, consistent basis. Never do no breaking, we gon' take it, consistent basis. I'ma recap this, I'ma recap that, shoot 'em up, we gon' have discussions. I'ma break down all your bars and shit, want opinions, then speed digestion. If you lose your battles, they gon' clown you, then give you hell. I'ma keep it too mild, it's been too real, like shouts out the dev. Don't let them fool you, won't recaps, we lend them to you. We ain't gon' do no offending to you, come and go live, we interview you. Hold them up on the streaming yard, then we gon' press and send it to you. Yeah, then we gon' press and send it to you. Go live on a Thursday night, go live on a Tuesday night. If your ball just really fly, we can go live every night. Go live on a Thursday night, go live on a Tuesday night. If your ball just really fly, we can go live every night. Believe it, baby. And I be paper chasing, I'ma get it off consistent basis. Man, it's all about patience when you be patient, consistent basis. Better late than never, get it together, consistent basis. Never do no breaking, we gon' take it, consistent basis.
Yeah, this is consistent basis, man. It's your boy Skinny there. Got my co-host right here.
Justin O'Neal Harris. Oh wait, no, my bad. I was loud. No,
that nigga crazy. He in the car right now. He on the way back, man. But we have a fire.
Yeah,
interview.
I was paper chasing.
You wasn't doing shit.
I was paper chasing.
Ain't make no money.
Not at all. I'm actually losing money right now on the parlay, but it's all good though.
I feel you. But we got a special interview today, y'all. He makes his return to the consistent basis platform. We got motherfucking Jers in the building.
Man, what's the word?
Jers, welcome back, man.
Thank you.
What's going on, man?
I'm good, man. Hey, what I say last time when I was here, man? When they doubted me. what I say last time, bro? What I say last time when I was here? I said I'm not playing with nobody and putting belt to ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you wind up hearing?
You whooping ass. Going crazy. But it might be a little different this time, man.
No, it ain't.
You got one of them ones now.
Nah. Ain't.
Oh, you talking spicy.
Because I know how good I am. It's like to the world that this is what I'm gonna say. For the people, of course, see a bigger name.
Mm-hmm.
But from niggas in Jersey that been around, bro, I've been running shit. It was bound to happen. Let's just say it was one of the things that it been bound to happen. Like Ars and all them that been out before me, them guys got staying in the game. They've been out for a while. I'm not knocking that. But as far as like the niggas who got the ball right now in Jersey, it been me for a long time, bro. It been me for a long time.
Red ain't no slouch though. How this battle got started?
They just set it up. It was bound to happen, bro. It was like you take two of the hottest niggas and put them together, bro. It was bound to happen. It wasn't like I got hit and it was like, yo, look, we want to see you versus Red. All right. No sweat. Just all right, cool. I'm gonna beat the shit out of we battle.
Oh, just
like that.
In the office. Just another day in the office.
Another day in the office. Because I know my thing is this. I know Red is fire. He know I'm fire. He know I'm not a nigga to play with. And we in Jersey with it. So it's like, this is what I tell people. When O'Red usually battle people, it's like he mainly seem more like the aggressor. He don't really battle people that's aggressive. So he kind of get over because his voice, you know what I'm saying? So when he deliver it lands a little different. I'm one of them niggas where his voice, that shit don't transcend with me because I snap back. You know what I'm saying? When the last time you seen Red in a real dog fight?
He done had a couple dog fights in his career. I ain't gonna count.
Yeah, in his career. When the last time you seen him in a dog fight?
It been a minute ago.
Yeah. And when the last time you seen a nigga him battle somebody of that caliber like me? It's been a long ass time, bro.
Yeah. But he obviously took you for a reason, though.
He ain't had no choice. That's the whole thing about it. They tossed him to. He ain't have no choice because he didn't want that narrative put out there. You scared of Jers, and I fuck with Red, but it was bound to happen, bro. You gotta look like this. I looked at it like this. Me or one of them was gonna run into each other regardless. Niggas from Newark, you know, it's this thing where it's like when niggas look at Jersey, they skip over South Jersey. You know what I'm saying? They skip over South Jersey. Niggas see Jersey battle rappers and they always think niggas from Newark because all of them stuck together. The R's, the Surf, the Suge, the Old Red, the Old Solo, all of them from there. You know what I'm saying? Twerk from Trenton, like he from the town, so he kind of like in between. You know what I'm saying? But even Twerk was running more with the niggas from Newark. So, but when you look at that wave, you only see them. You don't pay attention too much to the South Jersey niggas like the Dre Dennises, the Holmesies. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, and we all fire. But because they got more stain in the game, niggas that look at Jersey and look at them and take it like, oh, they 10 times better than us. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not that, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know Twerk is more considered a South Jersey nigga than up there. You know what I'm saying?
Where Real Sick from? What part of Real Sick from?
I think he from I think he more closer like up. I don't think he's South Jersey. I don't even as much as I've been battling in South Jersey, I've never seen Real Sick like battling in South Jersey, bro.
That nigga from West Jersey.
I don't know, bro. And Real Sick fire, but I never seen him outside. I've never seen him at a battle event in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because he moved or, and that's not even a shot at him. It's just, niggas be moving. I'm from Jersey, but I moved to Philly, but I'm only 30 minutes away. He could have just moved to the next state. You never know.
Yeah.
For example, Ars is from Jersey, but I think he in like Orlando or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Surf was in Jersey. He moved. Niggas gonna move around. We adults.
Facts. Justin, what up, man?
I'm here. Not trying to interrupt. I'm on the road and shit. And the background is loud. But so, what separates the Jersey niggas from the rest of the niggas in battle rap?
It's always been a point to prove because we between two meccas. We between Philly and we between New York. And niggas always take it like niggas from Jersey corny, niggas from Jersey can't dress, niggas from Jersey can't do this, niggas from Jersey can't do that. So always is a point to prove like, yo, y'all niggas really think like, oh, come on, bro, we can't. I tell niggas this all the time. When you look at battle rap, who's running battle rap? It's fucking Jersey. You can't come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Between Ars, Surf, Suge, Old Red, and then you put Twerk in there. 5 New York niggas outside of Lux and fucking whatchamacallit that can beat them 5. Outside of Lux and Mook.
What about
if you want to make an argument, you might say Lux, Mook,
Shine,
and Rex.
What about Clips?
You can say Clips. But would you put them against that starting 5 Jersey niggas? Be honest.
Them starting 5 against y'all starting 5?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the crowd, I will put it versus them, but let's be real. A lot of times niggas gonna lean more on the Jersey side. Yes, you got legends and this and that. Let's say we did this. All right, we know Surf lost the move, right? We know Surf lost the move.
Surf lost the Lux.
Luck, my fault. But let's say we put Surf versus Mook. Let's say we did Ars versus Lux again, because niggas don't want to admit that Surf beat. Ars Ars beat Lux. Niggas be forgetting.
Oh no.
You don't remember that battle?
I remember. I don't remember winning. Ars battle Mook too.
Wait. Ars beat Lux. Didn't he have like a fake angle or some shit?
If I can recall, back in the day when Lux was dressed like the sensei, if I can recall, I swear they said that Ars beat Lux. I gotta go back and rewatch it, but I remember that was a topic of conversation of niggas saying he beat Lux, and then Surf lost to Lux, and then Ars lost the Lux,
and Torque lost the Lux too.
Yeah, but see, my thing is this: between Lux and Mook, they two great ass pins. We not gonna knock that. Them two niggas is they goats, bro. Them niggas really do that. The metaphor assembly, this and that, and they played a major role with helping some of the Jersey niggas out. But outside of them two niggas, a lot of niggas we gonna walk through, bro.
Oh no, though. You still got the K-Shines, the Rex.
K-Shine versus, if we put K-Shine versus O-Red, K-Shine in his prime and put O-Red versus O-Red in his prime. O-Red got that. You put Surf in his prime. You put Surf in his prime. Surf got that. You put Ars in his prime. Ars got that. Twerk in his prime. Twerk got that.
But when the last time niggas been in a prime though? Like you
I mean,
in your prime.
This what I want to say. Ars still been smoking. Ars been cooking shit for, bro. This nigga just went on a run just last year cooking shit, bro. This nigga was on damn near every card.
Yeah.
He got beat by a rookie though.
He got beat by who?
He just got smoked by Eunice last year. On one of the biggest cards in battle rap.
And this one thing about even with that card, I feel like even when he did that, right? I feel like that was one battle out of the whole year of him smoking damn near everybody. And I think, and honestly, I think this too, because I've seen an interview with him talking about it. He's like, bro, I've been in the game 20 fucking years, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been battling a lot. Like, people don't understand that I'm one of the most consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he like, bro, I'll be on damn near state to state doing this shit. You know what I mean? So when you taking on all these fucking battles, only 12 months in a year, you taking on more battles than 12 in a year. That's a work overload. And it's not like niggas gonna say, oh, we just want to book them for one round. No, niggas are saying, no, we want you 3 rounds. If it was 12 months in a year, come on. 12 months in a year, look at all these rounds you write. You're gonna be writing rounds on top of the rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Tay-Rock's doing the same thing though, and he's not like making excuses or something. I mean, Tay-Rock literally doing the same thing.
Tay-Rock take less battles than Urs.
Not last year.
Not last year.
Nah, bro. Last year was don't get me wrong. Last year I feel like they was neck and neck. Last year I could say it was neck and neck. This is what I could say. Because Rock was taking 1-rounders and you know what I'm saying? But even still, you know, Rock a special dude too. You know, not a lot of people could do that. And some people were saying even Rock was overworking himself. Prime example, Danny was doing a lot of that shit too. And people start saying Danny overworking himself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be strategic with this battle shit, bro. Me, I'm just sitting back. But like I said, outside of the niggas who considered the 4 or 5 was a battle rap, like the Mook and the Lux and shit like that, you could throw Clips in there because Clips came up with them. Outside of that, everybody else is basically getting washed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking in battle rap. Like why you think everybody, when you talk battle rap, everybody at one point a nigga said New York. At one point, niggas said New York. When the last time you heard niggas say New York? No, niggas still say Jersey. Niggas been saying Jersey for like probably the last 10 years, bro. Because you gotta look at it. Like, it's like soon as one of them stopped like being the top nigga, the next one came out to be the top nigga. It was like Ars had it. It's like Ars had it. And as soon as Ars got done, it's like Red took champion of the year. Niggas forget that. Then fucking Twerk. And then it went from Twerk to Surf just running with the ball for a long ass time, and then the shit happened with Surf being locked up, and then Shield came. Remember, Shield came the fuck out of nowhere and went on that run where he smoked chest and the crowd was screaming, "Leave him alone!" Niggas be forgetting this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas said Jersey had the ball for a while, man. I'm proud to be where I'm from, man.
Yeah, y'all definitely been doing y'all thing. But New York's still one of them ones, though. I can't
Yeah,
even
it's still the Mecca. You know, it's just one of them things where it's just like Jersey niggas, we gotta, it's a constant battle to prove to niggas we really that. Because like I said, we between two Meccas. When it come to Philly niggas don't think nobody rap better than them.
Nope.
When it comes to New York niggas, they don't think nobody raps better than them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they feel. So anything in between, they think, oh, you can't fuck with me. That's just really the demeanor. So the way we carry it is, oh, all right, y'all don't think it make us more dangerous because we're between two Meccas? You know what I'm saying? If you could be fused with Jordan, if you could be fused with Jordan and Shaq in his prime. I was gonna say Kobe, but Kobe took from Jordan. So I ain't even gonna say Kobe. But let's say Shaq in his motherfucking prime and Michael Jordan, you could be fused with them too. You're gonna be fucking unstoppable.
That LeBron, ain't it?
Nah. Brian a man too, but Brian don't Shaq was dominant across the board. Brian, that's a whole nother conversation. Brian is a great basketball player, good at doing what he's doing, but it's still little stipulations with that. You know what I mean?
Bron or Jordan?
Jordan. It's not even. I fuck with Brian, but we got to be real, bro. Jordan has less seasons. Yeah, less seasons than Brian, and did more with less. And we got to take in the fact that nigga left to play baseball. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not knocking that. Now what I want to give LeBron is the longevity to staying healthy as long as he did, because most niggas get to his age and they cooked. You know what I'm saying? So staying healthy, staying able to still being able to push teams to championships and all that other shit, you know, I give it to him. Even down to getting the son in the league and getting the son on the team, and you know, he made history. You can't take that away from Bron. But the NBA rules ain't how it used to be, man. Now you touch a nigga with a finger like this, foul. You know what I'm saying? You touch a nigga with a finger, foul, 2 at the line. Back in the day, remember Detroit was punching more niggas, man. You come down that hole, they was fucking people up. Jordan still was coming down the hole, dunking on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was different times. Niggas, Isaiah Thomas and them niggas back in the day wasn't playing with niggas. Them niggas was trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was trying to kill you, and they made it known. You come down here again, we gonna break some bones in you. You gonna hurt. Oh,
that's crazy. I think it definitely was a different time though. But you got KDs out here now. You got
want an interview.
You got a whole bunch of stars. You got Steph Curry's out here. James Harden's out here. I think it's way more talent.
It's not the same, bro. It's just like the dunk contest is none of that shit the same. Like the nostalgia going, bro. Because know what it was? I feel like the NBA back in the day was way more competitive, bro. It was way more. It was like, I feel like niggas ain't back then. It was more pride in the city you played for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on an interview, dog. Huh? All right, hold on a second.
Yep.
Go on, grandpa room and sit there on your tablet. Hold on a second, bro.
I personally got LeBron. You know, I fuck with LeBron, man. Kobe too. Kobe. I think it's LeBron, Kobe, then Jordan. For me personally, but
My bad, bro.
You good?
And make sure baby girl street. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's definitely different times. But how you been listening to these diss tracks lately?
The best one that's out right now is K Walker, bro. Everybody else shit, bro, that's playing around. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro.
No.
I've been seeing this shit since everybody started dissing. Niggas is not doing real diss track. K Walker just clearly came out and showed niggas like, nah, y'all niggas is playing. This is a diss record. Everything else is like everybody being true. Niggas is trying to Drake it, bro. Everybody trying to make a bop. Like, bro, if this is a diss record, nigga, I'm not trying to make no fucking bop, nigga. This is hip hop, nigga. This is competitive. I'm trying to kill you.
No, Jack Boy had a nice one.
I ain't even hear Jack Boy John. I'm be honest.
Jack Boy.
I ain't hear Jack Boy John, but for the most of the
Rosenberg.
Jack Boy's nice. Jack Boy was nice for real.
Yeah, I gotta watch it, John. But the only one that when I look at diss records, I feel like I look to see, do you give me that ether feel? Like the first time you heard ether, like you make me sit back like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was listening to your record and I'm bopping like it's some regular radio play shit, and I'm not really going, it didn't give me that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys who can rap. Shout out to Mickey Fax, all them guys, J Mills, all them guys, even my boy Top Florida, they can really rap, but I feel like they played. To be real, I feel like they try to y'all doing a dish record with a hook. What the fuck is going on here, man? Like, when the fuck, like, let's be real. Like, when the fuck did that happen? You're doing dish record, like y'all Drake in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm gonna use Cassidy for example. When Cassidy was dissing niggas in his prime, bro. Come on, bro. Like, it's just as soon as that beat started, he was on your ass. Pause. Go right at you. The whole record. When Jadakiss, when he was going at nigga, I'm at you. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure you feel every single bar. Like this shit, like, I don't know, bro. Me personally, everybody was like, Jers, why don't you get in? I said, nah, because I don't want to meet nobody, man. I'm gonna just chill.
That's the point, man. Go get out there.
Nah. Prime example, I even watched Chess John, and it was like, I was like, come on, man. This shit sound like Whoopty.
I ain't see Chess yet, but
yeah, it was going
Tresh was crazy.
Yeah, it was a good record, but it was like everybody making records like they're trying to. I don't know what they trying to prove, bro. I don't know if it's like all right, we trying to prove that bad rappers can make songs, but it's like if you're gonna make a song, make a song. Make sure that it's a song. And niggas know that hey, this is a record. This is not an official. This is me just dropping little, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Versus if you going to diss a nigga and say, oh, I'm way better than you, you gotta prove that. Don't just be, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Niggas is trying to like do little innuendos and little bro. I don't come for that. I come from if I say I'm gonna take your head the fuck off, I'm gonna take your head the fuck off. As soon as that beat drop, I'm on your ass. That's it. From start to finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely the year of the diss records, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was some good.
And I like it.
They getting at them.
Do y'all feel like the diss records are going to actually lead to battles?
Fuck no. It's everybody too friendly. The only bro, listen to all these battle rap records, bro. The only person I felt he was not playing was K Walker. Really listen to K Walker diss, bro. And that's my man. But even he was like, he came out of nowhere, and as humble as he is, when he went at B Magic, bro, I don't care what J Mills said, I don't care what nobody said the Magic, bro. He killed Magic, bro. He killed Magic. It wasn't even close, bro. I listen, I had to write the nigga on the gram, like, bro, thank you. I wrote the nigga on his page, like, oh, real shit, I will show you. Like, nigga, thank you, bro. This is a fucking diss record. I don't know what's going on out here. These niggas is trying to be Drake.
That's crazy. But you should definitely listen to Trez shit though. Trez been going crazy.
You said Chef Jers?
Hell yeah.
I got to hear these Jones, bro.
You got to hear it. You got to hear it.
I don't know, bro. When I hear diss records, bro, I come from the era, bro. Like a diss record was really a diss record. Like it just stopped you when you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't give me that, like, who shot you or ether fill, you know what I'm saying? Who shot you? Separate the weak from the ops. Leap hard. Come on, like as soon as the beat drop, come on, you know what I'm saying? He right at you. If you don't give me that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you like that ether, nigga, you been on my dick. Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just that I'm not playing with you. If I don't get that feel, bro, I'm just, that's a good record.
That's how I feel about that Euphoria.
What you say,
that just in that Euphoria. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know, you got a couple drinks that's, you know, that's good and all the hair. I mean, you got a couple drinks that's good. No, my bad, y'all. You know, my daddy duty, so if you call him for a charger and all that for a tab.
Yeah, Justin got about 7 kids.
Dang.
I have 3, and they all grown. Well, no, 2 of them grown. Got 1 more to go.
He tried to set you up. He said you got 7.
Oh no, I don't know what. No, that nigga got 7.
We got the same
babies.
amount. We got
babies.
We got the same amount. So it is what it is. But you and Red, man.
Mm-hmm.
What is gonna be 3-0, 2-1? What we doing?
I know I'm gonna win the battle. I just don't know in what fashion. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I feel like this shit is. This is what I want to say. It was some point where I knew me and him was gonna cross paths.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the same room, you know what I'm saying? And niggas was showing him the same amount of love as they were showing me. And like I said, and you want to know the craziest part? This is how the universe works, right? When I first got on the battle rap scene, one of the first Jersey battle rap niggas I met, outside of myself, because I was coming to Philly to battle on Street Arena before it closed down. I went with my man at the time. His name was Rock Swag. I went with him all the way up Jersey to Block City. Met Old Red. I battled in front of Old Red. Right, I had a 3-round battle. I killed whoever I was battling so bad that by the second round, it was 3-round battle. The nigga just basically forfeit. But as soon as the nigga was rapping to stop, I just went to 3rd round and just went crazy. Like, oh, you quit? I'm gonna keep going. And I remember Red coming up to me. He probably don't even remember this shit. I remember Red coming up to me and was just like, he tapped my man Swag. It was like, bro, yeah, man, there was no need for him to even spit that 3rd round. He killed that nigga bad. Like, yo, where you from? I'm like, yo, I'm from South Jersey. He like, yo, you hot, yo. What you call yourself? At the time, I was going by Young Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going by Jers. You know what I mean? I was just Young Jersey at the time. So he like, yeah, you from South Jersey? He's like, yo, I ain't never hear about you. But, bro, you fire. You got to come up here more. But I was, you know, I'm from South Jersey. I'm closer to Philly. So the easier leagues to get on was Philly for me. Like at the time, I'm a kid. I'm not driving, so going all the way up close to New York, you know, that was a little mission back then. It wasn't like Ubers and all that shit like it is now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might get the Greyhound and something like that, but you was really paying for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So knowing that he know you fire, you think he gonna take? I think he gonna take you extra serious.
I don't know.
Might try to take your head off.
See, my thing is this. It's like Red know, well, I hope he know. He can't play. He haven't even been promoting the event, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and you the headline, we ain't even do a face-off. So now that all you did was brew something up in me that I'm gonna whoop your ass bad now. Because when niggas tried to reach out to do the face-off, you know, I don't want to put his business out there, but from the excuse that was made me like, it made me cringe a little bit. Like, huh? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It really made me, but I'm like, you know what? All right. I'm like, damn, you know, with the promo and me and him being, the main event, you would think niggas would be on the type time like, yeah, we gonna really push this. Nah, bro. You know what he did? He reposted a video that a promo video that me and my manager Joey came up with. He just reposted that on his gram. It's not even on his page. So if you go to the page, you don't see it. You just see it on his John. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit made me sit back like, okay.
Oh, that nigga think you ain't shit.
That shit made me sit back like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. I told you the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Told you the last time, bro. And I told you, I said that nigga, everybody, when I battled Alex Flowing, he was a nigga with a pen too. And niggas said, oh no, Alex is a beast, shit that happened for his career, but he was smoking everybody. I said, okay. What I said, he gonna go in there in front of me and he gonna get his ass beat. And what happened, bro? Bro, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The polls had me beating this nigga 92-7, bro.
God damn.
I got the screenshot. I'm talking about 92-7 is crazy, bro.
Did the battle drop?
No.
They're
holding that battle. You want to know how they hold that battle? Because one of the cameraman, shout out to Spot Shot him. That's my man. But, he don't want to put on an event, the TMM.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to put on an event. Alex Flowing is his artist. And he talked shit to me and told me, Jers, I don't see you beating Alex. And I said, watch me. Down to the point where him and Joey, my manager, made a bet. But when I ran through him, everybody's, oh shit. I said, come on, bro. That Death the New Car Smell bar, bro. I had borrowed a night off of that shit, bro. I had borrowed a night. Yo, niggas, bro, I'm talking about, and that sparked the whole situation between me and Foots because, they tried to cheat me in that situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all cheated me in Jersey. You know what I mean? I really won. I'm the only nigga in the card at 30. It just still make no sense. How you get performance of the night? You lost to KD. I 30'd the nigga. I had bar of the night. Everybody kept repeating this shit the whole night. Like, yo, that shit was crazy, bro. Listen, it was so wild. Mind you, I was the first. This how crazy I went. Pause. I was the first battle of the night. The first battle. Shit was so crazy that by the end of the event, everybody still was talking about it over all other battles. On the stream and in the building. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anytime you got the security guards walking up to you like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga, what part of Jersey you from, nigga? You fired, bro. I ain't never hear about you before, but nigga, I'm definitely tuning in. Cause god damn, bro, I was not expecting that. Nigga, your energy and your bars is everything. I'm like, I appreciate you. My humbleness, like, I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm always a nigga that my whole career have been controversy. My whole career is niggas telling me what I can't do when I know what I can do. When I say I'm gonna beat O-Red, when I go in there and do it, it's just like when Terrence Crawford told everybody, yo, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Earl Spence. And niggas like, nah, you ain't that good.
They definitely didn't believe him.
Okay, my whole career been like that, bro. My whole career. Niggas, Jersey, nah. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I don't do the battle rap politics. I don't follow behind the consensus of what everybody else be saying. I show up and I motherfucking rap. And I know niggas ain't putting the work that I'm putting in, bro. Niggas ain't up 3-4 in the morning practicing, bro. I really be up like that. So when niggas see me in these battles and I'm high energy and I'm running through niggas, yeah, bro, I'm in the gym. These niggas ain't in the gym. They trying to be cool for their friends. They want to be on spaces talk. I ain't on the spaces talking all day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on the spaces. When your niggas in the spaces, guess what? I'm in here working on real life music. I'm actually putting it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a father outside of that, but I'm actually in here putting shit together. I always got to play. And that's one thing Joey can tell you, bro. I always got my hand in something. Always. You know what I mean? I watch niggas pay for names and pay to get names. Know what I did? I ain't do none of that. I watched my peers pass me because niggas was paying for battles. I ain't do none of that. Know what I did? I sat back and I waited my motherfucking turn and I built my brand up. So now when niggas say, oh, this Jers versus O-Red, oh, Nigga, I've been killing shit in Jersey for so long. It's niggas had no choice. Niggas had no choice. One of the niggas that niggas look at the niggas had to come see me, bro. I got old battles I was saying you, bro. Me telling niggas I'm the king of South Jersey. I've been saying shit for the longest time, bro. This is why it's one of them situations where it's just like, nah, we gotta make that happen. And shout out to my boy Poe, OTR Battle League, because you know, he told me one day, he said, Jers, man, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Niggas is scared of you, bro. Niggas is afraid of you, bro. And on top of that, I'm tired of watching you sit back where niggas trying to like dim your light and shit like that because you're a real nigga, bro. I got some shit going on, bro. And he told me, he said, bro, I got some shit going on and I'm building my league up. But when that time comes, bro, and I call on you, I know you're gonna do your motherfucking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to fuck with me. And ever since then, we've been locked in. So when he gave me that call, Jers, I got red for you. You know what I'm saying? When he called me, Jers, I got red for you. Bet. You hold your end of the bargain up. Now I'm gonna handle mine. And like I said, Red is hot. I don't knock Red gonna do what he does. I'm not gonna make it like he's not gonna have moments. I expect that, and I hope he do. Because if he don't, he gonna walk into a fucking 30. I'm telling you right now. If he don't, he's gonna walk into a 30. I promise you.
What you do better than Red? Everything. So you more lyrical than Red. You scheme better than Red.
Way better.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when he hit you with a translation?
He do the translation. I can't give away my game plan, bro.
Oh, you gonna have a translation?
Nah, I can't give away my game plan, bro. As much as I'm not worried about shit, bro. I'm not worried. Listen, that translation shit work. My thing is this. It's like niggas battle niggas a certain way and they be a certain way. You know, I don't knock that Red is a pin. But if you really watch me and listen to some of the shit I be saying to niggas, bro, I'm really a pin. Niggas just get caught up in my energy of, yo, he's really snapping on these niggas. But if you listen to what I'm saying, bro, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga Jers? Come on, bro. I battle Will Major. Shout out to Will Major. It's my guy. I told that nigga, why you keep staring, Will? I wasn't going to kill you, but all that staring, Will. You see me, you better dash. I'm going to put your head through the dash like you was part of the steering wheel. Face shot. Left a hole so big, you literally can steering wheel. Homie, I was prepared to kill. I even found amusement to get in park. So if you see me give Major a round in the Ferris wheel, I'll shoot him and stand over the body like ain't even Ferris wheel. Like, come on, bro. That's fucking crazy.
I was gonna use that for the trailer, but somebody had already used it.
Yeah, bro. You get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. So when niggas be talking about, oh, niggas is pins, I'm like, bro, what you think? God made one nigga with a pin, bro? That shit don't, bro. Like, we come from Red been out long enough where he know you niggas come from that. I'm not worried, bro. Like, when niggas be talking about these niggas who got pins, bro, I be really sitting back like them niggas is subpar, bro. These niggas are I really be sitting back like niggas is subpar, bro.
Who you feel like is the who is overrated out the new class?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna be real, bro, because like I be just sitting back like waiting my turn. You feel what I'm saying? I don't be trying to shit on niggas, but you know how I'll watch something and I'll be like, ah. But what I realize is a lot of niggas after class is overrated. So if I'm being completely honest, look at the class that came before us and then look at this class. It's not really what you notice in this class more is niggas is clicked up more. So the competition ain't as high. The volume of the battle is not as high. Niggas battling a lot, but you're not getting battles where it's making niggas like, damn, that was a fucking classic. Where niggas gonna say, you know what? Let me run that back like 3 times like you had a Tay-Rock and Shine. You're not getting that from niggas. You know why? Niggas are so clicked up and they so worried about the spaces and all that other shit is not the same. Back then, niggas was more competitive. Niggas was more hungry, bro. Now it's like niggas. I feel like niggas is just battle rapping for the check, bro. It's not even. You know what I mean? All right, I battle. All was is cool. I got it. That's one check I still got. I got a battle next week. It's like that's cool, but if you ain't doing it, if your heart not really in it, if you're not really in there, like yo, I'm really trying to kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's just me, bro. Like my competitiveness is like, I really be dead serious, bro, because I know. So when niggas ask me questions about what Red gonna do, no, he gotta worry about what I. But listen, we had a serious conversation right outside his battle. Red watched me when I battled Alec Fluent. He watched the stream. He said he watched it. So he watched me 30 the nigga, right? And then after that, I went to Illidale and I watched him battle She Happen. He beat She Happen, I think, 2-1. Right? So I'm looking like this. If you battle She Happen and you 2-1, oh nigga, I'ma fuck you up.
You know what I'm saying? You could be She Happens?
Nigga, don't play with me.
What wrong with you?
I fuck with She Happen, but bro, don't play with me, bro. Don't play.
Man, you don't know.
Bro. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. I fuck with niggas, bro, but I'm a real nigga, bro. Like, come on, bro. You watch any battle of mine, bro. I got nigga. When I land, I land. When I land, I land. And my shit come to back to back for a nigga like that, bro.
What about Hansel?
None of them niggas can fuck with me. I'm gonna keep it a bean. None of them niggas can fuck with me, bro. And that's me saying it humbly. They good at doing what they doing, and I'm not knocking that. But the thing that niggas fail to realize is I'm not, when niggas look at my battle, they just see my energy. Oh, he aggressive. But if you listen to what I'm saying, if you really listen to what I be saying, bro, them niggas 3 rounds of that, bro, fuck no. Niggas, listen, the only time niggas get close to me is when I kind of take off to make it a good fight. I don't even know how many years, 30 niggas. I retired twice because I started getting bored with battle rap.
Oh, you be point shaving.
I ain't point shaving. I just, if I'm battling at a point where it was a point in time where, I'll give you a prime example. My first year with BMG, I couldn't get a battle because niggas kept ducking me, bro. I couldn't get a battle because niggas kept ducking me, bro. Niggas like, I don't want, because I tell people, the most dangerous thing a motherfucker can do is make me stay consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I already do music and shit. I'm always rapping. That's why I tell people. This is why I stay so sharp. Now realize my last battle with Alec Fluent, that was my second battle of the year, bro. Niggas been in the gym. All these other battle rappers everybody talking about, they've been in the gym. They been battling all year. They tools supposed to be sharp. I'm coming off of being stabbed. You know what I'm saying? We had that conversation. I'm coming off just getting out of the hospital, just now healing. I wasn't even sure if I could do the battle. Just because I know I'm gonna be moving my arm and I got hit, I got poked up. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I wasn't even sure if I could do that. And then I did what I did, and everybody was talking about it. I was an add-on to that card. So how I was an add-on to the card and I was talked about more than the main event? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, bro. I don't know what just happened.
You might have got a call. Justin, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't made it to Macon yet?
I'm just getting here. It's raining. It's raining now. Hey, goddamn Jeep.
It's like I hear y'all, but I can't see you, man. That's weird.
Jump out and hop back in.
All right.
Dude, wait, me?
Nah, Jerry.
Okay.
All right.
Crazy.
All right. Let's say I'm backstage. You guys set me back. You see me?
No, No, I don't see you. Sign out and sign back in.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. It's great.
Yeah.
Great interview so far.
But boy, talking his shit, boy.
I'm listening. Too bad old Red finna smoke him though.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Don't get scared now. Don't get scared
No,
now.
I'm playing. You know what? You know what's crazy? I've
Yeah, we
never
see you.
been like an old Red fan for real. Like I've never been. That's Devin's guy. I never.
I ain't gonna lie. I
know
fuck
that
with
was.
Red.
I just didn't. My thing is, I just didn't understand the translation shit. It just sounds stupid to me. It sounds so stupid. It worked though, but it sounds so stupid.
I felt like the translation should be easy because he really could be saying anything. You know
right.
What I'm saying? But what if it means something though? You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
How you know?
Mean a goddamn thing.
You don't understand.
Nigga, no, nigga, no.
That's a language. That's a language. If a nigga speaking Spanish, do a translation in Spanish, it gonna sound like you don't know what he talking about.
Okay, so what language is that then, Devin?
Huh?
What language is he speaking?
Nigga said, huh? What language that nigga said, huh?
It's definitely a language. I don't know the exact language. I can find
You don't know.
out.
Well, who fucking knows? No one knows.
Some nigga know be out there. That nigga snapping.
No, man. I don't know, man. Well, I don't know, bro. I just can't react to shit that I don't know, bro. Like when Dumb Marino be doing his Mexican bars and shit, I don't be reacting because I don't know what the fuck he be talking about. And that's my man.
I understand it though. It's real Mexican. It's Mexican bars.
I understand that.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a moment. It's a moment that he created in time where people can relate to it, where he can keep bringing it back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Just like Turk with the bow. When Turk do the bow or start jumping or the hoodie shit. Like when he start jumping, you already know. Oh, bigger nine. Like bigger nine. Like you know he about to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think this translation shit just stupid. But the thing is, like I said, I never been an old Red fan for real. So I mean, I respect what he's done in the game, but I've never been a Red fan. That's all.
Listen, old Red. Listen, I'm not taking no credit away from old Red, bro. But I tell niggas, bro, the only nigga that probably won't have to really come see me is Surf, and that's if he comes see me. And I'm gonna be real. You know, that's when niggas talk about Jersey niggas, that's the number one niggas always say, we gotta see you on Surf. We gotta see you on Surf. And to the point where I start getting annoyed, like, bro, let that man do his thing, bro. You don't hear me calling for that. Listen, we niggas from Jersey. We supposed to do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. It don't matter who the fuck I bet. I'm gonna have this energy because I know what I bring to the table. And it's not like I'm one of them niggas where I bullshit around with my talent. I'm not one of them guys, bro. I really be locked the fuck in. These rounds that I got, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. These rounds that I got, bro, I done let niggas hear these drones, bro. And niggas looked at me like, yo, you about to kill him, bro. Niggas literally like, I'm talking about niggas who out, it was literally like, Jers, I don't know, bro. You fire, bro, Red. And I'm like, nah, y'all niggas doubt me, bro. That's where you go wrong at, bro. That's where you go wrong at. I say, y'all niggas see me rap. I rap more than the average nigga, bro. I got a home studio. I'm in here working, bro. So y'all niggas really think, I was like, I'm not going to knock. He going to have moments. Not going to knock none of that. Red going to have moments, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, let's be real, bro. The energy that I carry through all 3 rounds, bro. Niggas ain't going to, bro. Like, come on, bro. Red seems like more aggressor when he's battling people. And let's be real. He seems more like the aggressor when he battle people. If you watch me, bro, I done battled niggas who be snapping and they stand next to me and it seems like, nah, they ain't really doing much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watched you and Rod Trey. Shout out Rod Trey.
Yeah, and Rob Trey be snapping.
He was,
and he had a great round versus me. His first round, either was his first round or second round was great. and he underrated. You know what I'm saying? He underrated. I was just mad at Rob because the shit that he tried to pull on some shit he didn't know about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And later on, he came to me and apologized about it. But, you know, now that it's over, I can speak about it. Like, bro, you brought up fake paperwork and try to make it like, oh, you got minor issues. Not on some rat and shit, but he just pulled it up like, oh, you got minor issues. Like, you really not who you say you are. Whole time, I was fighting a shooting case. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? I was putting in work. Let's just say that. Somebody played with me and I had to go there. You know what I'm saying? And I had to tell him, even shout out to Kenny from TBL, and Rob Chase even go on the record and talk about this shit. Like, when it happened, he came to me afterward and I told him, I said, bro, nigga, I'm not even supposed to be up here battling you, bro. I just got out of jail 2 days, like a day before, bro. I broke my rounds for you in the cell. Because I wasn't sure when they booked it. Because you got to remember, we got a month to battle. You know what I'm saying? So I was locked up for a whole month. So it was like when they set the battle up originally, you know, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna lock in. Then I got locked up. So clearly I got locked up for some shit. So it's like I couldn't. My mind not worried about fucking battle. I thought they was about to cook me. You know what I'm saying? I'm be real, but this is my third time being locked up for aggravated assault and some extra shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already looking like, damn, they about to. I'm like, damn, man, they gonna try to sit me the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed enough to walk off 2 other joints, but they gonna try to sit me the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just for that to happen, then it turned around. So just for that to happen, then it turned around when he found out the truth. You know, he trying to research my name. He researched the wrong shit. You get what I'm saying? And
wrong
then he pulling paperwork out. Then when he realized after the battle, you know, I'd pull him to the side like, bro, nigga, I'm not supposed to be here, bro. I just made bail. I'm not even supposed to be out the state, bro. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you can't be. He like, oh shit, bro. You know, he's like, and then everybody that was there, you know, they was mad at him, like, bro, we all know Jers solid. So to even try to pull that on him was kind of corny. Like, we get you try to use it to help you win your battle. But so many people know me because I'm so thorough with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas who really knew the situation that was like on his ass, like, bro, why the fuck did you do that, bro? You know you can get this nigga re-locked up, bro. This nigga is he's not even supposed to be out the state. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's fighting a shooting case right now. He can't be out the state, bro. The nigga just made bail the day before. Listen, I made bail. I made bail. I got out of jail, I was fucked up. I got out of jail, I'm not gonna lie. I got out of jail, I was fucked up. But when I heard that, you know, on a certain day I could be getting out before the battle. And I remember I was in jail and I'm like, God, look, if you give me another shot at this shit, I'm not going, like, not saying I wasn't playing around before, but I know at some point in my career, I was like, last year, I was chilling on my music shit. Like, I wasn't really focused on the gifts that he gave me. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't, like, it was other shit that was going on. I wasn't really paying attention to the talents that he gave me to push me where I need to be. And I remember I said a prayer with God, like, look, if you get me up out this, you know, if you get me out of this jail and let me win this case, I'm a really lock the fuck in because, all right, I know I was, you know what I mean? I know what I did. I know why I did what I did. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't justifying it, but at the same time, it's like, it's me or you. You know what I'm saying? To be real, you know what I mean? I'm about what I say I'm about. I'm not one of them. There's a lot of bad rappers that act like they something they not. But I'm not here to glorify that. I'm just here to more glorify the fact that I have faith in myself and in God that if I got out this situation, I was going to do my thing. So for me to get out of jail, me write them rounds in jail, that's why I kind of stumbled a little bit in that battle too. Because I literally wrote the rounds. I got out of jail. I called Joey. He'll tell you. I called Joey. I said, yo, because they was going to cancel the battle. I called Joey. I said, yo, You know, I just got out. He like, I know, bro. I just want you to take your time. Don't worry about nothing, bro. We gonna get it set up. You know what I mean? I hit up Kenny and I'm like, yo, look, you haven't heard from me because I was locked up. And he like, damn, what's going on? You know, I had got the word, you know, we was gonna cancel the battle. I'm like, did Rob Trey, did he write his rounds? He's like, yeah, he ready for you. I said, listen, I knew I was getting out the day before. I said, my rounds is ready. I just got to figure out a way to get there. So he looking at me like, yo, you sure, bro? You know, Kenny talking, and that's why I fuck with Kenny from TBL. He like, bro, you sure? And I'm like, look, bro, God blessed me to walk out of that cell. And I was locked up with some niggas who I know for a fact not coming home. You know what I'm saying? Who I was having real conversations with, and they spirits was crushed in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having conversation with real niggas, and I'm like, and some niggas I knew, you know what I'm saying, who watched me come all the way up. So they was mad at me, like, what the fuck are you doing in here, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, we watched you change your whole life. What the fuck going on, bro? You need to stay on that what you've been doing, bro. Like, stay out of the way, bro. You've been doing so well. You feel what I'm saying? So for me to come home, then go handle that situation and make that call, you know, my homies, they believed in me so much. I'm like, look, bro, I got my will, but I'm fucked up. I ain't got no money right now. I've been locked up. I haven't been working. I ain't none of that. I'm fucked up. Mm-hmm. And I had to put money up for bail and a lawyer. I'm cooked. Them niggas said, don't even worry about it. Them niggas put up the money for me. We drove, I think it was like 6 hours. We drove
in the bed.
Yeah, Snack, that's my guy. We rode 6 hours the day after I got out of jail. 6 hours all the way up there for me to battle Rob Trey. You know what I'm saying? But that's also why for a while it took them a long time to drop that battle with me and Rob Trey because him pulling fake paperwork and niggas around knew what was really going on and niggas got on his ass about that. Like, bro, you don't play with no shit like that, bro. That's not nothing to play about. And I had a personal conversation with Rob because I know he's not a street dude, but I had to tell him, like, bro, you know, battle rap is a place where it allowed niggas to try to be something that they not. You trying to pull paperwork on a certified dude. This ain't one of them situations, bro. You don't realize you could have got me in more trouble, bro. Them niggas was watching my socials. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up for shooting. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Anybody who know how that shit go, they're trying to cook me. They're watching everything. They're watching my social medias. They're trying to find anything to try to. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
How you feel about the paperwork shit in battle rap? People pulling up paperwork.
I feel like a lot of this is what I want to say. You know, street shit is street shit. A lot of niggas ain't no fucking. A lot of niggas don't know how this shit go. And what niggas do is, I'm gonna tell you what niggas do. Niggas go on YouTube. They watch these bloggers who are not from the streets. A lot of these niggas never been in the streets, and they listen to opinions. Half the time it don't be facts. It be opinions. Where niggas believe a nigga should have did or believe the nigga should have said. And they sit there and they run with it. Because you know, you get enough people running with a narrative, they start believing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, look at the Kid Slade situation. The nigga never ratted, never said nothing to him. He was locked up. He was already locked up. When they pull him down to try to get him to talk about a situation where niggas already talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even his situation. But because you related to nigga, then you was talking to the cops, this and that. Nigga, I was there. I wasn't even talking to the cops. I'm already locked up for some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And look, and look, you know, I fuck with Rock. But Rock came out and did all that. Yeah, you was doing this and you was like that. And Slade was like, yo, y'all niggas saying I did something I ain't even do. What the fuck? That was, you know, that was my family, but that don't got shit to do with me. How the fuck you going? Are you battling me? You trying to target me for something that another man did, another grown man? That got nothing to do with me. And then what wind up happening is the truth wind up coming out. Then Rock had to go public and say, no, he really ain't do that shit. I really do want to apologize because niggas realize, yo, just putting that stain on a nigga name could stop a nigga motion, bro. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't like how niggas did Bad News. I'm gonna be real with y'all, cause I'm gonna be for a nigga that been really locked up for the type of shit that these niggas claim they've been locked up for. I know for a fact he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even hearing his story, it made sense to me. But everybody got their opinions like, oh no, you said too much. Oh, you said like, bro, he's a nigga who got shot, bro. Prime example, I got stabbed, right? Detective came to talk to me. Right?
Yeah.
I knew who did what to me. They're still gonna talk to me. You gotta say something, but you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're the victim. When you're the victim, it's different. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to question you, they're going all that. I spent them. Be wrong with you. Same thing he did. That's not ratting on the nigga walking free. What the fuck is we talking about? Ratting is when you give up a statement with your name, signed, sealed, and fucking them. Problem is that my shooting case. A nigga started the whole situation. I try to, you know what I'm saying? He realized I wasn't playing when I really tried to, you know what I mean? They got me, they got my gun, all that. You know what I'm saying? He was so afraid of him because he already was out. He was already on, I guess, on bond because he was on some shit with somebody else. I guess he was on some shit with somebody else. And he was carrying that. Then he ran into a nigga that's more that than what he thought he was. I'm being real, bro. Yeah. He played that game with me. You know what I mean? And I ain't really even want to turn into that Jers because for years, bro, I've been staying away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I got a kid to make it back, so I'm not about to play with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. You feel what I'm saying? So when my shooting situation happened, the nigga went to court. First of all, he came back to get me. The cop grabbed the nigga, right? And he was on some dumb shit. He came back and he started yelling a bunch of shit like I'm trying to kill him, right? He started saying all this other shit. Then the nigga, once they locked me up, he went down to the police station and wrote a statement. Then he wrote a statement, and then when I'm locked up, the lawyers come to see me like, yeah, we want to talk to you because you got 2 statements on you. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about 2 statements? I didn't say shit. Oh, we had the police statement of what the police saying they found or whatever they believe. And then we have the statement of what this nigga said. I'm fucked up because I'm sitting back like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? This nigga actually came to court on me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga actually came to court on me, even though he tried to like flip the script and shit. He fucked up because they had him on body cam. You feel what I'm saying? So you trying to lie like, oh no, you wasn't ranting, but they had you on body cam and they pull you up on a 70-inch TV in the courtroom and play you and play you ranting in front of your mom, all because you got into an argument with the DA. It's real life shit, bro. The nigga got in there. No, I ain't no snitch. Y'all trying to get me to rat. I ain't no fucking rat. This and that. They said, oh, is this your signature on this paperwork? No, I don't know him. He knew he ratted, but where he fucked up ass, he ain't know they had that body cam recording. So he wrote the statement, but he forgot that they had that body cam. So he tried to spin the paperwork, but they had the body cam. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, nah, I don't recall him. I don't remember that. You know, he's saying a lot of shit. So why he's saying a lot of shit, the DA said, oh, so this wasn't you? You sure this wasn't you? Okay, let me remind you, since you want to be a smarter, you saying you don't recognize him, right? Okay, Your Honor, I want to pull evidence number, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, go ahead, put it up on the big screen. They played this nigga ratting in front of the cops. Agreed, like the cop, this nigga was all happy. They took him out of handcuffs. He all happy to get me booked, right? He like, yeah, main man was tripping. I don't know what happened. He lying. I don't know what happened. He was just on some shit, whatever. So the police officer setting him up. He got the body cam on. He said, oh, so damn, if it's like that, then you wouldn't have no problem going down to the police station and writing a statement for us, right? He on body cam on a 70-inch fucking TV in the middle of court in front of everybody, in front of the nigga mom, and the nigga say, no, I don't got no problem doing that. We can go right now. And the DA is such a dickhead. This nigga say, "Oh, you say you don't know, right?" He keep rewinding the part where we can go right now. 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 The nigga got the remote rewinding it, but that's you, right? That's you. The judge is looking at this nigga. The nigga mom is like this.
Not the mom.
Listen, he Muslim. He Muslim. So when they called him and they grabbed him, and when he started ranting, he was like, "Yo, I swear to God, well, I ain't do anything. I'll tell y'all everything." So they had all of it. So they're planning. So just imagine, bro, like I was sitting there, even I was fucked up because I'm like, damn, bro, even if you really that, bro, listen, we ain't got to talk to the cops about that, bro. We just see each other in traffic, bro. I don't talk to them boys about that. Make it worse. You went and wrote a statement. I could have cooked you. I could have put the statement out there. I could have got the footage from my lawyer and cooked you. But I know if I would have put it out there, niggas, it would have been real harm you. Niggas, you wouldn't have been able to go nowhere. Niggas would have probably really did something to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine I'm dealing with all that. And I understand that aspect of it, of a nigga really ratting and a nigga really having a statement and a nigga really being on. News situation wasn't like that, bro.
He go DNA tooth on his bullshit already.
Oh nah, he always talk shit. He keep bringing that shit up. I whoop Luke came my man. I won the fight, bro. What are you talking about?
He said you almost lost. Almost.
No, I ain't almost lose, bro. I took it easy on King. And King to tell you that. First of all, we wasn't even the same weight class, bro. Wasn't nowhere near the same weight class, bro. He had heart for fighting me, and I even said that to him, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why even? You know what I mean? But like I said, even with the bad news shit, like I said, I had a nigga really rat on me before. Oh, I had to take my whole shit to trial, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to take my shit to trial with this nigga statement and the footage on him versus full cop. That was my last situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Full cops and a ratchet where they seen that I fired it, counted my bullets, everything. You know what I'm saying? And
but you were wilding, boy. You were wilding.
No, this what it is, bro. It's like this. I'm a real person, bro. I grew up off morals and integrity. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't play the way other niggas think they can play with grown men. I was raised around men. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like off my morals and integrity, you know, if you say certain shit or you move a certain way, it come with a certain energy. So as men, we know certain energy we can't play with. Because you know if you go there, it's going to go there. But the problem is we live in a society now where niggas take that shit like a game and they try to play. I wasn't brought up like that. I was brought up around some real life gangsters, niggas. You know what I mean? I was taught very young, niggas, a fine line between being a gangster and a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine line between being a gangster and a gentleman, and you gotta ride that line like a motherfucker. Pause. So when it comes to that, it depends on, you know, what Jers you gonna get. You can get the cool, funny, always joking, fly, get the girls' Jers. You know what I'm saying? The good dad. You can get all that, right? You can get that side. That's my gentleman side. But then you can get the I will really hurt you if you play with me because I'm not about to play with you. Because I know another grown man not gonna play with me. So I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? It's survival of the fittest, and I understand that because I was taught that. And I don't even play on that side if you really not gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 34, bro. It's like, come on, bro. I survived some shit come on, bro. I was fighting a shooting case and I got stabbed last year. A lot of these niggas talk about shit that they be going through like they really that, and they really don't understand, bro. No, bro, this shit ain't no game. This shit real. And these niggas that talk that shit never really been through nothing. Like I said, that was my third time being locked up. I thought they was gonna sit me the fuck down. The first time I got locked up, bro, I was after they knocked a bunch of charges off, I was still fighting 20 years. My first charge.
Damn.
like, you know what I'm saying? And they caught me with a weapon then. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in situations where I was blessed enough where God sat my ass down, but I was able to get out them situations by staying sturdy and just really believing in God. And my first case, I beat that case because the real evidence in the cops was corrupt or whatever, all the shit happened. So that kind of, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
My second case, somebody lied on me about some shit. I was booked for that. They try to sit me down off that shit. I get through that. My third case, I did what I did. I'm not gonna act like I didn't. But y'all gotta prove that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no self-incriminating.
This the law. Y'all gotta prove that. And y'all gotta prove that Main Man wasn't on what he was on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And everything else pointed to, Main Man was clearly, yeah, he did all that, but you know what I mean? The cops wasn't on these shit, and God, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The only reason I'm on the streets right now, bro, because I did what I did. The only reason I'm on the streets right now, bro, and I thank God so much, bro, because when I did what I did, it just went down. It was just in a public place. It went down.
Mm-hmm.
But the day that it was, and the shit went down, the store where everything went down in front of, it was closed. So the gate blocked the camera to catch me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been cooked, bro. I'd have been cooked. You know what I'm saying? I would have been, you know what I mean? I would have been cooked.
Praise God.
Right. So just walking away from something like that, and like I said, with the whole new shit and all that shit like that, even the way you explained it, bro, I'm like, damn. I think that it was me personally. I felt like it was a great where niggas wanted him out of battery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I just personally felt because niggas kept saying, "Oh, he act too tough, this and that." But News one of them dudes where he act like that. But he really backed that up though. And it's been times where he showed he really backed it up. When niggas played with him, he put hands on people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
How you feel about the clone situation?
Clone situation is like, I never seen Clone as a street. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like I never seen Clone as a street dude, bro. Like I never got street nigga from Clone. I never got that, bro. Mm-hmm. And I fuck with Clone, but I never got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not like, if I know I'm a civilian, I'm not about to go down for these niggas. I'm a civilian. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm being real though. Like, if you really a civilian and these niggas is on some nut shit, like I don't know too much into it, but from what I've heard, at that time he was saying like, bro, I wasn't like what niggas was on, I wasn't on that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to, for what they were saying, he was trying to just trying to do music or some shit, right? Or something, whatever the situation was. But he was from what was said, it was like, bro, I wasn't on that. I was just, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas on the investigation. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. But I'm not about to go down for these niggas and they on that and I'm not on that. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm a civilian. Now it's different if you a street nigga that act like you on that and you know the rules, you know how the shit go. You in there, you in there eating motherfucking Burger King, talking about something. Yeah, the nigga, yeah, the nigga, bring me another Coke. Yeah, the nigga named you know what I'm saying? The nigga named, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
F Dot in the building. Shout out F Dot.
Yo, what's up? You know what I mean? Like it's different, man.
Yeah, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about the state of female battle rap right now?
Like, I feel like a lot of niggas are scared of battle females, bro.
You scared?
But it's with me. I just grew up off of not disrespecting women, so I can't. You could be dope, and I'm appreciate you for being dope. It's like certain shit I can't. You know what I mean? It's like me personally, I can't go there. You know what I'm saying? I just, me personally, I can't go there. Because I feel like if I go there, the way I go there with niggas and the women in my family who actually watch me and see how I am, if they see me a certain way, calling them bitches and shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they not going to be too fond of that. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I got a lot of women in my family that you know what I mean, that I take care of. I got a little daughter who watching it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want her, like me snapping on the men. We men. You know what I'm saying? Me going at a female bitch, this and nah. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Boiler Room. They tapped
Yeah,
in.
what's the word?
You been keeping up with the WTBL tournament?
And my sister was in there, Culture was in there. You know, I'm mad about how that kind of went, you know, with the with her shit. But that's the only reason I'll be completely honest why I was paying attention to it, because of my sis Caution.
They've been putting in work.
Yeah, I heard. You know what I mean? I definitely heard.
Yeah, they've been definitely going crazy. But I might need you to step in there with a female though.
I don't know, bro. 9 times 10, I'm not gonna do it, bro. It's gonna have to be like a hefty check, bro. And I ain't just gonna take anybody. I'm gonna just walk through them. To be real, I'm gonna be real.
Who the toughest female out right now?
Jers. This is without a question, Jers.
You got Jazz over Hustle?
Come on, bro. I fuck with Hustle. You know, Team Dark Skin. I fuck with Hustle. But didn't Jazz beat her already? It's like, come on, what are we talking about? It's like,
people say it's debatable.
I mean, they were supposed to battle again and all that, but come on, bro. It's like, I'm not saying Hustle don't show up, because Hustle shows up. You know, it's like Jazz been. When last time we heard Jazz, I think the only time we heard Jazz lost, I think was like what, the Arse. That was recent.
Arsenal and Official. Them the only two battles I could say people say Jazz lost. Out of all her career was Official and Arsenal.
Yeah, but then look what that did to her. That happened, and she went on a fucking tear and started terrorizing everybody, me included. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter if you're a guy or female, if you really can rap. It's just for me personally, like I said, like me raising my little girl and shit like that and all that, like it's just certain things that I don't try to show, you know. First of all, I don't even let my daughter watch my battles for real. She'll catch the clips because my family, everybody, yo, put this on the TV. Like she see me go crazy. She's like, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's a fine line between being gangster and a gentleman. I'm showing her my gentleman side, my kids, my little girl. I'm not showing her my, you know, the other side of me. You know, she don't get the aggressive side of me. You know what I mean? Anytime she ever, guys, I don't shoot. Anytime my daughter ever see me aggressive, bro, she cried on the spot. She's not used to seeing me like that. For example, the Luke King situation. I brought it to when I beat up Luke King. I brought it to the boxing match, right? I beat up Luke King, and God's on the truth. You can talk to Luke King. That's my guy. I beat him up. My daughter walked up to him after the fight and hugged him and said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry my daddy did that to you. Are you okay? I'm dead serious, bro. And he like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. Me and your daddy is friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know, was fighting. But even with that, like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. I feel bad if my opponent daughter came up to me and be like, "Oh, you okay?" Hell no. Hell no. Nigga snuck me, man. Oh, yeah. You gonna step back in that ring again?
I gotta, you know, I've been working back to get back, man, because like I said, after I got, you know, my situation, me being stabbed and shit. And even with that, you know, I was mad about that shit because I'm like, I had a chance to retaliate. I didn't, because I could have risked it all retaliating. And I just was blessed enough to walk away from a shooting piece. You know what I'm saying? So even though it happened to me, it wasn't really meant for me, but it happened to me. You feel what I'm saying? It was, you know, I was somewhere, you know what I mean, trying to protect somebody, and then, you know, I got it. Now, I had to deal with me being me, like I don't let nobody do nothing to me, but I had to understand this is coming a week after I just buried my little brother. My little brother got murdered. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in the hospital and my family on fucking 10. And everybody want a name in the head. They want to kill this nigga. I got homies who calling me from different states, bro. We coming up there, bro. We gonna find this nigga. Niggas know how I am. They're, you know, that devil on my shoulder, Jers. What you gonna do, Jers? What you gonna do, Jers? You know what I'm saying? I had 2 pastors and a minister come to see me while I was in the hospital, bro. And they told me, like, listen, God has blessed you enough, but nobody can have better revenge than God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You saying you this father, you just buried your brother. We just put your brother in the ground. We just prayed over your brother and you put him in the ground. Your family's in grief. If you go do something and the cops pick you up, they're going, your mom and them, your dad and them, they're going to lose another son. Your daughter, she was blessed enough to, you know, you beat your case. You was able to stay home to be there to raise her. If you go retaliate, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, that was, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I still deal with that shit to this day, bro. That's real PTSD. Sitting back, knowing that, all right, I could go do something, but if I do something, I risk losing it all. Everything I do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And coming from a nigga that was getting into everything back in the day, I was on it. I really was. That's what, you know what I mean? That's part of the reason why it took so long for me to get it on, because I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 foot in, trying to really do the bad rap shit. And then the other side of me was really, just a lot of people can contest to that. Like, no, this nigga was really out here doing the shit he was rapping about. You know what I'm saying? But once I understood business, once I wanted to change, once I wanted to be better, that's what I started doing. And we got situations where the battle rap niggas is playing with niggas' lives, bro.
Yes, they is.
You know, now don't get me wrong. There's some niggas who got exposed and they were supposed to get exposed, like the niggas who was pedophiles and all that shit like that.
Facts.
I understand that. But then there'd be situations where niggas, you know, niggas get locked up on some shit and they didn't, you know, they'll beat the case, but because niggas don't study case law, all of a sudden niggas want to be everybody a lawyer now. Yep. You know, fucked up this man's whole career and put out to the world this man is something he really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I be saying about battle rap. Like, if you really ain't no street nigga, man, stay out of that, bro. You ain't no real motherfucking lawyer, bro. Unless you got real lawyers going over this paperwork, go through the fine print. Oh yeah, it's like this. Yeah, he really did it. Don't be, you know what I mean? Opinions like assholes. Everybody got one. You feel what I'm saying? But talking on niggas and being a certain way and making it seem like it's something that it's not, bro, that shit. I don't know, bro.
If you could give advice to your younger self, what would you tell yourself?
Damn.
Fucked you up with that one.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Stay grounded. I'm gonna be real, stay grounded. It was a point in time, bro. I was out here wilding, bro. I ain't even think I cried when I hit 21, my nigga. You know what I mean? I was out here that bad. A lot of my homies I was hustling with, they got locked up and went to the feds. I was blessed enough to where when they came and did a sweep, you know what I mean? But a blessing to God, I had just got out of there before them niggas swept, bro. Just got out of there. My daughter mom called me. It was like, yo, I had a bad dream. Something was gonna happen to you. Please leave the neighborhood and just come down here with me, please. She begged me, crying. I'm like, man, I gotta go get this money. Like, we in the middle of a war right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going the fuck down. She's like, please, I had a bad dream. And long fucking behold, bro. I went to go stay the weekend with her. I came home. My block was a ghost town, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I ran into my man's sister. He's like, yo, all them niggas got locked up. They get sent up to the feds. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? She's like, yeah, like, you gotta lay low. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they was watching everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't get my foot out the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that happened, and then damn, them niggas get taken away. Then probably like a couple months after that, I get locked up for that, you know, trying to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't at the time, bro. It was like I wasn't as grounded as a, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when we were young, I grew up in church, but you know, you start seeing a lot of death at a young age. You start seeing a lot of niggas get locked up at a young age. You know, that shit would make me numb, bro. Like, it was happening so much at a rate where I went numb. To where at a point in time, I wasn't believing in God like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that's why I kept getting,
Shout out
that's
Just
why I felt
being
like what's going on. That's why I started feeling like I started getting attacked by, the devil, because like I wasn't grounded. I wasn't spiritually grounded, bro. I gave up. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? When I hit my 21st birthday, I cried, bro. I really did. Like, niggas like, Jers, you good? I'm like, fuck no, man. All the shit I've been through, I really made it to 20, you know what I mean? And not only making it to 21, nigga, I still gotta survive making it to 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 21, but I still gotta get through this year. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That was like a real life trophy.
I feel like you say you praise God a lot, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Give me an instance where you just knew for a fact God had your back and He was real.
Last time I was locked up. That and when I got stabbed. I'm gonna just go off the me being stabbed situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think about I should have died right there, bro. When I got hit, because I got hit in the artery. I got hit right here outside my arm. So I was bleeding internally into my chest. Like I got hit in the artery here, so I was bleeding into my chest. And I was bleeding on the outside of my arm as well. Like it was so much blood that when I put my hand down, the blood was running down my arm. Like you know how you in the shower and the water running down your arm?
Yeah.
Like that's how I was coming down. Right? I managed to, in that moment when it happened, because I got hit, but I'm looking at the nigga, I'm thinking he just throwing punches at me. I blocked it. That's how I got stabbed. I'm blocking it like this. He swung through my arm and the blade hit me here in the artery. I mean, he swung again, I went like this, and it caught me right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, I ain't know, but I managed to, one, it was 81 degrees outside. The nigga, when I realized I was bleeding and how much blood was coming out of my hand, I could have went after him and fucked him up, took his knife and killed him, but I would have died right there with him. Because I was bleeding that much. Like it was like when I look down, I'm like, damn, like damn, this nigga, like he got me good. Mind you, I didn't know I was bleeding internally. I couldn't see the stab wound because I had a long sleeve shirt on, but I could see the gash in my shirt. But when I'm looking down at my hand, I could see how much coming down off my hand. So in my head, I'm like, damn, he must have got me good. But I'm thinking because he stabbed me here, I didn't even know I was hitting the artery here. So I'm like, so I run and I hop on my motorcycle because I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I'm gonna try to float to the hospital, right? But in my head, I'm not realizing I'm bleeding internally and externally. I could have died when the nigga stabbed me. I'm on my motorcycle, I'm riding, and as I'm riding, my fucking arm go out. When you ride motorcycles and shit, the clutch and all that shit is on the side.
I don't know nothing about that. I can't. I'm too scared for that shit.
Your clutch to control a bike is this hand. Mm-hmm. So I was stabbed. I'm bleeding internally here. I'm stabbed here. So I'm riding. My arm go up. So my arm is just on the fucking steering wheel, but I'm already in third gear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm floating, and I can't go through the gear. I gotta pull the clutch to go down. My arm went out. You feel what I'm saying? Thank God I wasn't too, because I'm riding. I start getting lightheaded, and I'm like, oh shit. My arm going out, and I'm like, all right, I know I'm not too far from the crib, right?
Mm-hmm. I
managed to be able to ride to my crib, right? While I'm riding the bike, the good thing about motorcycles is if you in gear, you kick the motorcycle. You kick the motorcycle stand down and cut the engine. So I'm riding, and I'm realizing I'm getting close to my house, but I'm like, damn near passing out. I kick the stand down. I put my foot on the foot brake because it's on the same side. It's all on my right side. You know what I'm saying? So even though I'm in gear, when I kick the kickstand down and cut the bike with a jerk, You know what I mean? I go to fall off my bike, and when I look down at my at the tank of my bike, I got a yellow motorcycle. The whole tank of my bike was bloodshot red. Like I had so much blood filled on my tank that you couldn't even see the tank color. So I'm like, damn. I see my car outside. My pop was in the crib. So I stumble up the steps, and I'm like, damn near passing out. I hit the bell. Yeah, I hit the call bell. You know what I mean? I'm yelling like, my neighbors and shit. They see me. I'm like passing out and shit. I'm like, yo, I got stabbed. So I stumble in the crib and shit. My dad like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, yo, I got stabbed. So he's like, yo, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? He going off and shit. Take my belt, wrap it around my arm as a turn, and pull the shit that's,
stop the bleeding. Yeah.
Stop the bleeding. Call the police, let them know, hey, we're gonna be in this car, we're gonna be floating. My son got stabbed, this was going on. And I could have died on the scene. I could have died when I was riding a motorcycle. I could have died when I got to my crib. I could have died on my way to the hospital. Let me explain something to you. Like, my dad get me in the car. I'm in and out. Like I'm fighting it because I feel myself going in and out. Right, mind you, I don't know that I'm hit internally. You know what I'm saying? I get, as soon as we pull up in the hospital, I go to try to, they like, oh, there go the car right there. They rush, the ambulance, everybody rushing to my car. Right, my dad try to hop out and try to help me and shit. I get out the car, I'm stumbling. They go to put me on the walker, Joe. I go to pass out. Next thing you know, when I come to, them niggas is cutting all my clothes off. I come through on the operating table. They cutting all my clothes off. I go to look on the side of my body, bro. It was so much fucking blood. The shit was fit. Like, it was blood all on it. I was bleeding so bad. Yeah, it was blood all on the side of my face, down my leg. You know what I'm saying? My clothes was drenched, everything. You know what I'm saying? And they was trying to, they realized, because they're like, hold on. He's bleeding a lot from the outside wound, but they was watching my chest, like my chest was filling up. The whole side of my face was starting to swell because I got hit in the artery. This shit started swelling and the blood was like forcing its way up. So the whole side of my face, my neck, all that shit was from the blood. You know what I mean? So, and I'm laying there, and I don't, I'm fighting because I know I'm like, yo, I'm still tired of shit. If I go to sleep, I'm probably gonna die. You know what I'm saying? I had a doctor screaming, we gotta stop the bleeding. I was losing so much. My bad, bro.
It's okay.
But that shit crazy, bro. I was losing damn, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
You're really blessed, bro.
Listen, I was losing so much blood, bro. They clamped my arm 3 times and couldn't stop the bleeding, bro. Like they had to send me. I had to get 2 emergency surgeries, bro. You know what I mean? They had to go through my leg, up through my chest to stop the internal bleeding.
Damn.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not only that, like, I'm on the table and shit, and I start going out again. And I guess when they see me going out, I don't know what that shit called. I don't want to call it adrenaline, but they hit me with a booster shot or something to keep me up. Because I heard the doctors like, yo, he losing blood so bad that if we don't stop this shit now, he going, they thought I needed a blood transfusion because I was losing it that much. Like, it was, bro, when I say it was so much fucking blood, bro, you know what I mean? And I'm just looking at shit like, what the fuck, bro? And they rushed me back on the table immediately into surgery. You know what I'm saying? I get back there, they trying to talk to me. I'm trying to keep myself woke and talk to everybody, like make jokes about it, like, damn, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm scared, but I'm trying to keep hopes alive. You know what I mean? They finally was able to stop the bleeding. They gave me some shit that's supposed to, help regulate my body, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
For me going into surgery, they wanted to put me to sleep, and I was afraid, bro. When they put me to sleep, I didn't think I was gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? I come to, all the doctors, female doctors there and shit, and nurses and everybody, and they're just looking and be like, yo, you lucky. Like, you made it. Basically, you made it just in time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like that was my little brother that really kept me alive, bro. Because when I was in the hospital, I couldn't move my arm because I got stabbed and this shit was so swollen that the doctor was telling me like basically like you got nerve damage, you're not gonna be able to use your hands. So I'm laid up. I seen you the picture, bro. I'm laid up with I had a fucking they had my chest wrapped to squeeze the blood out. All this shit was wrapped. Like my whole right side was wrapped, like down to my fingertips, bro. Because they had to squeeze. I bled so much internally, they had to squeeze that shit out before it like go bad and start poisoning me, some crazy shit. You know what I mean? So they was doing that, and they was like coming in and sticking needles in me to draw the blood out, so I wouldn't, to access blood. That you know what I'm saying? Like the shit was crazy. Yeah, bro. So it was like when the shit happened, I was laying there, and I had to make that. It's so crazy. That's why I say God is real. Like everybody was calling me like, "Jers, what you gonna do, bro?" And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was going through some dark times. I was in the hospital. Like when I get out, I'm gonna murder this nigga, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm laid up in the hospital, and I'm really, I was really mad, bro. Like you gotta understand, like I come from, you don't let nobody do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not even sleeping, bro. They tell me, yo, you gotta rest. Your body went under a lot of trauma, this and that. The doctor's coming in, he want to talk to me, and I'm just mute, just staring. Like when I get out, murder this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody calling my phone, Jers, you good? What we gonna do? I'm just like, you know what I mean? When I talked to them two pastors and that minister, and they told me, like, bro, if you just choose God in this situation, he got you to the other situation. You did a good deed, even though you got stabbed, but you did a good deed. Don't turn it to a bad deed by going after this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is going to handle him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I chose not to do nothing. Mind you, the doctors for a whole week, bro, they was coming in. I couldn't move my arm. So basically, it was telling me, like, you got a dead arm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got hit in the artery here, and because I got, from basically where I got hit at, it was like, they looking at it like, bro, it's basically permanent nerve damage. You're not going to be able to ever use your hand again, basically. So I'm even more, but I'm even more mad. I'm in tears. I'm laying there pissed off, right? And I remember I had to talk with my homie, dad, who was a pastor, and he told me, he said, listen, bro, this is a test from God before he really fucking bless you. And he was real. He said it just like that, a pastor. But he was one of them dudes that used to be in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So he kind of like, he's like, I ain't even gonna give it to you in the trying to be the nice pastor. I'm gonna give it to you how you gonna understand it. This is the time. If you gonna call on him, you better call on him now. You know what I mean? You just lost your little brother, your family, you could lose everything. This is a test. What you gonna do? If you go back and resort back to what you come from, everything you begged him to get out of, you're gonna lose everything. And I remember laying in the bed, and I remember I said a prayer, bro. It was 3:33 in the morning, bro. And I'm like, God, if you just get me out this situation, man. If you just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna retaliate. I'm not gonna retaliate. I'm gonna focus. Like I told you I was gonna focus when you got me out that jail situation, which I have been doing. It's just I got caught up in this situation. But if you know what I mean, you know my heart. You know I really did what I did to try to help somebody, and it ended up being fatal for me. Well, not like fatal in the sense of me dying, but me being hurt. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you know I did a good deed. You know what I'm saying? If you just spare me, bro, I couldn't move my hand, bro. For a week straight, doctors was coming in, putting pins. Like you could see, I don't know if you could see it and shit.
I see it.
They was putting pins in my hand to see if my fingers react. And like on my fingers. So on different fingers, they was poking my fingers because they was like, damn, like they felt bad. It was running all these tests, like, yeah, your arm is, you know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, bro, I said that prayer, bro. The doctor came in probably like 10 that morning. I said the prayer, bro. I was in tears. I was by myself. I was in tears. I was mad. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Like, me being me, bro, you know, as men, we ain't want nobody to do nothing to you, not retaliate. I ain't gonna lie to you. The shit that's in me was like, nah, I'm gonna really murder this nigga, bro. Like, I already was holding a lot from my brother dying because his case was an accidental death. So I couldn't. It wasn't a situation where niggas could get back because of that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His was an accidental death, and just, you know what I'm saying. It was just like I already was harping that. Then this happened to me. I'm on, nigga. I said that prayer. I laid down, bro. I woke up in the morning. Doctors come to me, and they like, you know, they basically after running all the tests, telling me like, yeah, you know, you're gonna be here for a little while. You know, your arm, you know, you're not gonna be able to use it. You know, the surgery went well. You know, we're gonna have to give you stitches to close your joint. They had to give me I had to be stitched from the inside out, basically. Because the stab wound went so far in when he stabbed, when he pulled the blade out, it pulled like the vein and shit out with it. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga stabbed you with a machete or some shit?
No, he had a blade, but you know, I tell niggas like them short, fat blades are some of the most dangerous blades because, like, when they like, if it's a skinnier knife, it's gonna poke you, but the wound not gonna be that big.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When it's short and wide, pause. When a nigga stabbed me and it had ridges in it, so you know all knives got ridges, but the way that one was set up when he went in, it turned a little bit when he pulled down. It you know, it cut the artery when he pulled. So it literally, I seen you the picture, bro. It like literally, you could see like the meat was hanging out my arm. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them jokes, bro. I was sitting there, like I said, I was fucked up, and doctors came in. I was fucked up because they basically break the news and like, look, we're gonna do the surgery to close your wound and everything. You know, the swelling is starting to go down and everything like that. And but from the tests we ran, ran all these tests all week, and you haven't been able to move your hands. Like, sorry to break it to you, like, basically it's over. You know what I mean? We're gonna get you some therapy to work you through it. Like, we don't gotta amputate or anything like that, but basically because of nerve damage, you won't be able to use it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So in my head, I'm like, damn, I got a dead arm, but I know I said that prayer. So the female doctor was like, before we even do that, how about we try to get tests on you one more time? You know what I'm saying? Just after I said the prayer the night before, like, let's try to test on you one more time. Let's just see if you can move your fingers. And I no lie, bro. I sat there and I was in tears. And I'm like, damn, man, I know they tried to have me move my fucking fingers all week and I couldn't. Not an inch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had family coming to the hospital helping me move my arm and everything. Like, it was bad. I couldn't even use the fucking bathroom. Like, it was bad. Like, and because they pumped me with so much medicine, like, my body was swollen the fuck up on top of all that blood being inside of me because they had to pump me with that medicine and make sure that with the blood that was inside of me from when I was bleeding internally, that they don't cause an infection inside of me and kill me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there, bro, and they turned my hand, and I remember I'm in tears, and I closed my eyes, and I said, God, if there's any time I need you, nigga, it's right now. Like, don't let, like, come on, man, that's my box. Like, outside of battle rap, I box. I'm like, that's my boxing career. Mm-hmm. I'm a crazy as hell battle rapping with one hand. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't ride my motorcycle no more. You know what I'm saying? I run a whole motorcycle team. I'm like, oh God, like, don't, like, you know what I mean? I'll still be able to drive, but don't do me like this. Like, you know what I mean? And I remember I'm in tears. I said it to myself, and they start poking my fingers. They started with my pinky. They start poking my fingers. You know what I mean? Like, you feel this? I'm like, nah. So they get all the way up to my thumb. They poke my thumb. Like, you feel this? I felt a little something, but it wasn't like And when I felt it, like I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So they said, just see if you can close your hand. Just try to do this.
Hold on. What, baby? Go potty. Go potty, baby.
So my daddy, they say this. They say, just do this. Just try to do this. Hold on, man. It's something in grandpa room.
Let me close the door real quick.
All right, you could go. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm back, bro. But like I was saying, close the door, right? Close the door. Like I was saying, yeah, they poked my fingers and shit. Then out of nowhere, they poked my fingers, and then it came down to that last second when it was just like, they was like, all right, try to close your hand, and I went to close my hand, bro. I was afraid because I'm like, damn, it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? But I just went like this, just enough. Like I was like, I looked at my hand. And I was like, I could do all things. I'm like, I could do all things through Christ Jesus, bro. I'm looking at my hand, and I was able to do this, just enough.
That's enough.
And just me doing that, bro. The doctors looking at each other like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're looking at each other like, do that again. How did you just do that? We ran tests and your nerves wasn't even responding. They were doing the electric. You know, they got the electrical surge shit they could do on your arms to see if your muscles jump. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for me to just randomly just do that, bro, I got hyped with shit, bro. I got hyped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yo. So for the rest of the time I was there, bro, I sat in the hospital. The moment I was able to do this, bro, the doctors was hyped. They were, oh, we gotta write this down. You know, that's kind of crazy. You know, you're lucky. The fact you even move your hands. You know, we ran tests. We don't even like it's like basically on some it's a miracle, a medical miracle because it's like how the fuck we seen people get stabbed and they might have to get this shit amputated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got hit. So I'm just sitting, but you gotta realize I'm sitting there and I'm fucked up because I'm like, damn, like you know what I mean? So I remember I just sat there and the whole time in the hospital, I just kept on it. I'm like, come on, God, just let me, you know what I mean? At the time I still couldn't feel my hand, but I knew I was able to just do this. Open and close. You know what I mean? And from me open and closing out of nowhere, the blood they had my arm wrapped up. Because all this was swelling. Out of nowhere, my swelling start going down. You know what I mean? My swelling out of nowhere my face was swollen. Face start going down. My chest start going down. Like they wasn't draining blood from me no more. So it fucked them up. Like, damn, like, we watching your chest go down. We watching your arm go down. They're trying to figure it out. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And it got to a point where, when they took the wrapping off, and they looked at my arm, my arm was like super skinny because they had it so wrapped tight to squeeze all that blood out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All I know is when they went to go do my stitches and everything like that, and they had me move my fingers and shit. They had the physical therapist come in and shit. You're trying to get me to move my hands, and they're like, "Yo, how the fuck you move your hands? You can't feel nothing." So it was like, I was like, "Yo, I don't know." It's like you can't feel nothing. I'm like, "No." But probably like a day later, my feelings start coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like where they came in, they were so shocked. They came in with a whole nother group of doctors, and I was fully able to go like this. And it was stuck. Like they were stuck. They was like, Mr. Burr, we was running these tests on you, wasn't able to move your hand. They was like, let's see how far you got. I go like this. And they stuck. They were like, oh, but can you feel anything? I'm like, I told them like, no, when I tried to do it yesterday, all day I just kept doing that with my hands. So I got to the point I could do this. and they start poking my hand. That's why I got this mark like this right here on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they start poking my fingers again, and when it got to this hand, it started bleeding, but I felt it. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. It's dark right there.
Yeah, that's
But when
it.
it got to this hand, when they poked in, like it started bleeding internally, but I felt that shit. I'm like, ah. And in fact, I said, they're like, oh shit, your nerves is working. You know what I'm saying? And from there, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I, called Joey, when I got out of the hospital, I called Joey. I let my whole team know. Everybody, that's what I love about my team, bro. Everybody's super supportive. Everybody was like, Jers, man, you a soldier, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck. But it's weird because when I got out of the hospital, from how I got stabbed, right, I had to come back for follow up like the next month. When I came back for my follow up, right, when I came back, mind you, when I battled Alec, I wasn't all the way healed. I wasn't really supposed to be battling him because the stitches were still in.
Yeah, that was like 5 months ago, right?
Yeah, I wasn't really, you know what I mean, because I was still in the healing process, but because how I was stabbed, like I said, they stitched me from like the inside out. They had to go actually through me to stitch the shit off from the inside, and then, you know what I mean? And I told Joey, I'm like, Joey, like, from the shit I've been through this year, bro, I promise you, any nigga who stand in front of me, bro, he gonna catch hell, bro. Niggas gonna get their ass beat, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. God let me walk away from 2 situations, bro, last year that could have been the end of my motherfucking life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I am chosen. I understand that I'm chosen. There's a reason why the fuck I'm here. I'm not about to play with nobody when it comes to this shit. So when they put me on that card versus Alec Floyd, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? So now that I got old red, I'm gonna bring this shit back to the old red. Now that I got old red, I've been saying this shit, bro. I said this shit already is written. It already was written, bro. So I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just about going to go do it. God let me, nigga. I was in a position last year. I might not never battle rap again ever. You know what I'm saying? 2 situations where I could have been. That could have been it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Bless God.
Yeah, bro.
Bless God. But what's your end game in this battle rap shit, bro?
My end game is Mook. Because my end game is Mook, and the reason why it's Mook is because my end game. I'm gonna tell you why my end game is Mook. My end game is Mook because some people say, why don't you take Lux? I'm like, I fuck with Lux, but we're not gonna act like Mook ain't beat Lux. You know what I'm saying?
They battled about 75 times.
but it's like
12 rounds.
It's like I fuck with Lux, but I have more of a personal connection with Mook. Like every time, even it's footage of Mook when he came to my city when he came out here and he was freestyling. I'm in the video hyping him up. He turned into me rapping and turned into the camera. I got legendary footage of that, so I've seen Mook a lot in my younger years before I even got to who I am now. I'm talking off of music, not just battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was out here hungry doing ciphers, and Mook was one of the people where, back in the day, he used to do a lot of that outside of battle rapping. He would literally go city to city like ciphering. So I already knew who he was. I busted up with him even when I was just in New York last year before all the shit went down. As far as my brother and me getting stabbed and shit. And I ran into him at a fashion show. We busted up, yo, man. You know what I mean? Good shit with on that Hitman shit. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, you know what I mean? We had a real thorough talk. But I just respect Mook penmanship. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at some point I'm gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm gonna be him, but I know I'm gonna be on that Mount Rushmore. All I gotta do is just stay the course and stay me. I'm not conforming to what these niggas conforming to, these other niggas, and trying to be friends and this shit. I could be cool with you, this and that. I could be friends with certain people, but it's like, if I really want to get there, I know I gotta shoot for the top. And I really gotta be on it. I'm selective on the battles I take, but I'm not taking battles where it's just like, oh, it's anybody. I did that enough. Now I'm like, no, I want the niggas y'all consider pins. I wanna I want to solidify this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in our culture now, everybody fucking battle raps now. Everybody just battling anybody in this for a check. Niggas ain't trying to really build legacy. Niggas ain't trying to build a brand. Niggas ain't really trying to, you feel what I'm saying? I pay attention to all the niggas who came before me that really made noise. Book had his own brand. Lux had his own brand. You feel what I'm saying? Goods had his own brand. He got sneakers now. Math got, you know what I'm saying, his show.
Mm-hmm.
Surf doing the music. Ars doing the music. Ars got a fucking song with Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Surf got the shit with KD. You know, Suge got his shit going on. Suge got movies and shit. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to the niggas who come before me and the work they put in. A little different for me is I took a different route to my shit. Like not, you know, me doing the fashion, the music and the fashion shit. I made a name in that. You know what I mean? I was blessed enough to meet some good people. And because I do have a good look, you know what I mean? Outside of my demeanor, I have a good look that's marketable. So me having that, that's what helped me get a lot of money outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to take them fans from there, convert it into battle rap now. So them people who see me model, like, oh, I didn't even know he battle rap. Now you got people who always seen it on the internet, but they wish they could be there. Now that you got these people showing up to my battles. You know what I'm saying? You got these people want to be a part. So, you know, I just paid attention to that's what I said. For a long time, I stayed the course, bro. I didn't cheat my way to get here. I wasn't paying to get names. I wasn't none of that, bro. I just stayed the course. Every time it came to a situation where I was supposed to battle a name and it didn't work out, I just prayed on it. And I said, you know what? Ain't my time yet. I'm going to keep working. Ain't my time yet. I'm going to keep working. So when it came to time when niggas say, yeah, Jers, you got who red? Okay, it's my time now. I know that prayer that I said last year when I was in that hospital bed. I know that prayer I said last year when I was in that cell. The day I got out that cell, I battle rap trade. What I do?
Crazy.
I got stabbed. I got stabbed. I get an opportunity when I didn't battle that whole year other than that one time. And Joey kept saying to me, he kept checking me, Joey, you sure, bro? You sure you good, bro? I'm gonna kill this nigga, bro. I promise you, bro. I'm locked in. I feel greater than I ever did. Yeah, I'm still dealing with my wounds, but nigga, I feel greater than I ever did, bro. You know what I'm saying? And from that moment right there, it let me know, Jers, you chosen, bro. That's why with this shit is like, I know. That's why last time we talked, I said it, bro. I said I'm chosen, bro. This shit already written. It's written already. I just gotta go beat me. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go be me. That's it. And I know how I carry it. I know how serious. I know Red not up no 3, 4 in the morning practicing, bro. We gonna be real, bro. I'm in the gym with this shit.
You don't know that though. Cause he know you. He know you.
No, he know of me. He don't know me.
He was there for your battles, your first battles. He know
he don't remember it, bro. You know how long ago that was, bro? Me and him was both still young, bro. This one, he was Block City. This is early Red. When he was still trying to make a name. You feel what I'm saying? We was still young as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm younger than him. You know what I mean? By like a couple years, but still.
Who your Mount Rushmore?
That's hard, bro.
Not your favorites. We can do favorites later. But who? Your personal Mount Rushmore.
It's hard for me to say that, bro.
Cause I see you give a lot of praise to Mook.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I give praise to Ars because, you know, Ars opened the door for a lot of niggas, bro. It was niggas that came before Ars, like Serious Jones and shit like that.
Yeah, but, he a Jersey nigga. I didn't see you mention him for real.
Yeah, but it's like he had so much, you know, Serious Jones was really a guy, but it was so much stain on his name over the years. And when people started loving, and that's the one thing about Serious Jones career.
Yeah, pimp.
You know, when people started to get back to loving him, get caught up in his crazy situations where he gets sat down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In those moments where there was defining where he was that, and everybody was looking at him, it's like, you know, from the math situation to everything, bro. It's just so much shit. The locked up situation. Remember, before he got locked up, like he was on a tear, and it was just like, yo, Jers Jones, he's back, he killing shit. Then it's like, yeah, he locked up, he in jail, he come home from jail, he start doing good, but then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's his life. But as far as Mount Rushmore, bro, it'd be hard for me because it's like I always pay attention to. It's like you can't not say Luka Lux, and it's like you can't not say Rex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like certain people you can't just not say. You know what I'm saying? It's like because they're the pioneers of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but it's been so many great people that have come and gone
Facts.
that it's like it's hard to just, you know what I mean? It's hard to just do that because as soon as you think of somebody, you can think of somebody. That's just like when somebody asks you, "Yo, what's your greatest top 5 basketball players of all time?"
Mm-hmm.
You don't sit back like, "Damn, it's a lot of fucking basketball players. There's a lot of dogs." You feel what I'm saying? You gonna really sit back like, "Damn," like you know what I mean?
But you know your dogs though. You know
It's like
you know your dog.
I know certain people because it's by default. By default, you can't not say Lux. By default, you can't not say Mook. By default, you can't not say Rex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to the aggressive style, Rex. When it comes to the England style that niggas follow right now, Mook. When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to that pen style and metaphors assembly, look,
Lux.
like them 3
Mm-hmm.
niggas right there. You know what I'm saying? And then even if we say Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
or the 4-bar setup style that a lot of niggas be trying to use now better. The way they do it in the 4-bar setup into a haymaker. You can't not say Charlie. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It's like, you know, some niggas by default, you know what I'm saying, they introduce a style where a lot of people conform to it. Like even with Twerk coming out with that bounce and rapping a certain way or trying to haymaker a certain way. As
Mm-hmm.
far as the newer generation of battle rap, you know, everybody try to follow him. And I told people, I said, you know, Nitty came in doing that same thing. Nitty came in doing the same shit Twerk was doing. The only thing is I felt like at the time Nitty pen was a little better. But he came in rapping just like Twerk.
You feel like Nitty is the goat puncher?
Fuck no.
You say yeah?
Fuck no.
Who the goat puncher?
And he don't punch more than me. Go watch the Nitty battle and watch my punch battles. Fuck no. He don't punch more than me, bro. I'm a every bar, bro. I got battles where I'm every bar is a bar. And I fuck with you. And this is not me throwing shots, bro. But I'm gonna be real. I'm a real nigga, bro. One thing I realized, bro, in battle rap, you got some niggas that try to do that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had Geechee punching over Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Geechee that battle surf. Watch that first round. Get the tissue. Come on, stop playing. Right there. What's going on with your nose? That's too much. That's too much. Come here. Here, man. Here. What is your nose and blow your nose? Go ahead. Go in the bathroom. You go to my bathroom. Take the telephone. Take the roll with you. Like I was saying, go ahead. Now I got to want an interview. Come on. Go ahead. I want an interview. No, not right now. After. Go ahead.
Not now because shirt's gonna be flat.
Yeah, you know. I got no deal.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Close the door. I mean, but like I was saying, some niggas is just by default, bro. So it's like I can't not say certain people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I cannot say certain people. You know what I mean? For me personally, bro, I look at shit a little different, bro. Rum is good at doing what he do. You know, when niggas say, "Oh, he's the top puncher," I'm like, no.
Cause you got the abs out there. You got the
Ab is to me, Ab is considered top puncher. Ab, listen to Ab punches, bro. Let's be real. Like when niggas say rum, I'm like, nah, bro. Ab is really that. Now that's a puncher, bro. Ab, like, come on, bro. We gonna not act like niggas was. Remember, it was a time when niggas was really afraid of Ab. Like niggas was afraid of Ab. K-Rock, now that's really a puncher. Niggas say, oh, whatchamacallit is the king of punchers. How? He don't punch more than K-Rock, bro. Come on, we not even gonna play this game. What game is we playing? How you gonna call a nigga the top puncher and he don't punch more than K-Rock? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I didn't even see him punching more than K-Shine. Prime K-Shine. Like, let's be real. You feel what I'm saying? I think because he good at his style and the way that he punch, it's not a conventional punch style. So that's why I say, oh, he's the top puncher. But that's not true, bro.
How you feel about Low Spring?
I'm not a fan of both. He said something, and I must just say this. He better hope he never come across me.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm just being real, bro. Ain't personal, it's business. And I stand on that. I really stand on that. You know what I mean? Something was said, and certain people said a certain thing, and shit that went down with me and Foots, and I peeped all the names, and I sat back and I made a kill list, and I said the moment these niggas ever come across my desk, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? And ask Joey. The moment niggas said it, I sat back and I said, okay. I said, okay. I said, watch. I said, when that day come, this is going to come. When it come, I'm going to show niggas ain't really what they think they is. It's niggas who rap and it's niggas who spitters. I'm a spitter.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's niggas who rap and it's niggas who spitters. That's why niggas can't really fuck with Lux, because he's a spitter. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas is spitters. That's why niggas in love with arse. I mean, and niggas are not just arse, but niggas in love with Surf. He's the spitter. He don't give you that try to be like everybody else shit. No, nigga, I'm spitting. You gonna feel this shit every time I rap. I think niggas fuck with Rex so heavy. That nigga's a spitter. You gonna feel this shit. You gonna feel this shit every time I rap, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up while I'm rapping to you. I ain't trying to be cool with it. I ain't none of that. I'm whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, bro. Niggas who rap could never fuck with niggas who spit. It's different. It's just a whole different dynamic. And battle rap is a bunch of niggas who rap, and then you got niggas who are spitters. Like, and niggas know half the niggas who spitters, bro. Half the niggas stay away from T-Rock is a spitter. Why you think T-Rock be wiping the floor with niggas? Because he's a spitter, bro. T-Rock sound just as crazy acapella as on a fucking beat.
Yeah.
Book sound just as crazy acapella as on the beat. It's certain niggas, bro. You can't, because niggas is spitters, bro. You can't play with niggas, bro.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yep. Any final words, Jers?
There, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and catch a body. Like I've been saying, bro. I'm confident in myself. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not that he gonna have moments and all that, but I guarantee you, bro. Like I said the last time, bro. I got faith in myself. I know what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro. Like I said, this shit divine energy, bro. This shit is divine energy. Everything I'm speaking about, everything I know, bro. But I was blessed. I was blessed, and I know what God put inside of me, bro. I know for a fact because I sit back and I know the work that I put in. I know what I prayed for. I know the hard work, the dedication it took for me to get here. So with me fighting this hard for me to get here, bro, like, come on, bro. What can a nigga say, bro? Niggas know I'm dangerous, bro. Niggas been through this, whether it was Bags and Bodies, whether it was fucking, whether it was RBE, bro. Like niggas been through, bro. Whether it was leagues before that, niggas been talking about this the problem, bro. With the problem, stay away from that nigga, bro. That nigga's a problem, bro. I'm telling you, he ain't one of these niggas. Just that nigga, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this shit divine, bro. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I said it's divine, bro. Look what time it is.
What time is it? 11:11. This has been consistent basis, man. Shout out to Jers.
Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit crazy, bro.
What? We finna end it like that.
Bro,
like
this shit crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
This is crazy, bro. Yo, man. Hey, nobody can tell me about my God, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm chosen, bro. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
My dog. Salute to you, my boy.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you for being here, bro.
Anytime. Hit me up.
Yeah, man. We gotta do an interview after the joint too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You definitely gonna lock in. But this has been consistent basis, man. It's your boy Skinnerdale. Shout out to Jers. We out, man. I'm gonna hit you up right after this.
What's that?
Bet.
Yeah, believe it, baby. And I be paper chasing, I'ma get it off consistent basis. Man, it's all about patience when you be patient, consistent basis. Better late than never, get it together, consistent basis. Never do no breaking, we gon' take it, consistent basis. I'ma recap this, I'ma recap that, shoot 'em up, we gon' have discussions. I'ma break down all your bars and shit, want opinions, then speed digestion. If you lose your battles, they gon' clown you, then give you hell. I'ma keep it too mild, it's been too real, like shouts out the dev. Don't let them fool you, won't recaps, we lend them to you. We ain't gon' do no offending to you, come and go live, we interview you. Hold up on the streaming yard, then we gon' press and send it to you. Yeah, then we gon' press and send it to you. Go live on a Thursday night, go live on a Tuesday night. If your ball just really fly, we can go live every night. Go live on a Thursday night, go live on a Tuesday night. If your ball just really fly, we can go live every night. Believe it, baby. And I be paper chasing, I'ma get it off consistent basis. Man, it's all about patience when you be patient, consistent basis. Better late than never, get it together, consistent basis. Never do no breaking, we gon' take it, consistent basis.